Everybody, this is Roy Canny, and this is Favorite Game Friday. This week we're taking a look at spooky games. Everybody is throwing their categories together with all sorts of different tastes, and we're going to be talking about our favorite spooky games. So make sure to leave in the comments down below your favorite spooky game, and let's get to all of our contributors' clips.
You like my Captain America costume? Yeah, not the best costume in the world, but a great creepy game is Escape the Room, The Cursed Dollhouse. My friends and I played this over one night. It is creepy and got some great puzzles, and it sets up in this really cool dollhouse that's just kind of creepy, and we were just kind of the whole time thinking, these dolls are talking to us, and we got shrunk to the size of dolls. Really cool game. You should totally check it out.
Hi, this week, Halloween games. This week, our favorite Halloween games, nothing complex, nothing deep, nothing earth-shaking here. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Happy Friday. Take care.
Hello, I'm Ray.
And I'm Jenny, and we're Weber Family Reviews. And our spooky games, I always insist on playing Legendary X-Files because I love watching X-Files as a kid.
Yep, and that one's a convoluted, complicated encounters.
Which we usually lose.
And then Run, Fight, or Die, I happen to have Reloaded because there's a lot of tension when all of the zombies show up in front of you. So, those are the spooky games. Happy gaming!
Hi, I'm Georg, and this is Halloween games. So I'm going to interpret this a bit differently because I'm going to play on Halloween nothing that's specifically spooky. I'm going to play Magic Maze. Why? Because it is a real-time game. So you can really substitute any real-time game in here because they give you the one thing you definitely, desperately need on Halloween, which is an excuse not to open the door.
Hi, it's Barb, Maple PhD, and my favorite Halloween-themed game is one that I just picked up. It's Monsters on Board, where you are controlling this group of monsters, drafting dice for their various symbols in order to have your monsters run through town and haunt it, or to get your prophecy set up in order to call the Pumpkin King. I love all the combos that you can do in this game, and the way that you draft the dice, and the way that you use them, and the theme just brings it all together for me. Happy Friday, everyone.
Hey everybody, today for Favorite Game Friday, we're talking about our favorite horror games, and I'm gonna go with Unsettled. This game is not one that strikes us horror with like the blood and the guts and the gore and that kind of stuff, but it definitely evokes that feeling of fear of you're exploring a brand new planet. You have no idea what you're walking into, no idea what's going to happen. I've been on certain planets and had things explode and icky substances that cover and just some crazy things that have happened that you have to react to. Definitely, the more I think about this game, the more terrifying I realize it would be in real life. So one of my favorite horror games because it just kind of gets stuck in your head and just kind of messes with me. Unsettled.
Hi everyone, I'm Nathan, and this is Sweetie. We've got just 30 seconds to tell you that my favorite spooky game is not Cartographers. We did Spooky Maps last year, and it's not Arkham Horror. We did that last week, and it's really not very spooky once you get people who are awesome at deck building and can do anything. So I'm going to take my favorite spooky game from my childhood, which was the Return of the Witch Lord expansion for Hero Quest. It was great, very spooky when I was a kid.
Hello, Ben from Ben and Daniel Reviews, and my pick today for spooky games is All Hallows Eve. All Hallows Eve is a Halloween-themed game in which one player plays as the chaperone, controlling all the kids in Halloween costumes, going from house to house, getting candy. And all the other players are playing as monsters, trying to kill as many kids as they can. Happy Friday, everyone. Bye.
Hi, I'm Wendy Yee, and my favorite horror game is Elder Sign. You're basically going around fighting these deep evil ones as you're running around a museum, and you're trying to fight all these little monsters so that you can eventually fight the big monster, get enough Elder Signs, and win. It's super fun, it's a cool dark theme, and yeah, love it.
Hello, I'm Batman, and I'm here to tell you my favorite Halloween game is Betrayal at the House on the Hill. But there's nothing like playing this in your evil lair and having the lights dim as you flip out another tile to see where you're headed, and it could be in a spooky basement ready to destroy you and your team. Next thing you know, everything's gone haywire. That's Betrayal at the House on the Hill, my favorite Halloween game. great theme.
For me, I'm gonna have to keep saying it. I feel like I say this every time, but it is Mansions of Madness 2nd Edition. I love the ambiance of this game. I love all the scenarios, and as you're unlocking different things and monsters popping up and having to fight those and trying to solve different crazy puzzles, and it just gives you that feel of horror and Halloween and spookiness. Mansions of Madness.
Hey everybody, Daniel here from the Board Game Faith Podcast. I'm dressed as a turkey this Halloween because turkeys are scary? But I'm here to tell you about my favorite spooky board game, which is Spooky Stairs, or Geistertreppe in German, with the Ghost Bottle expansion. There's no other game in my collection that is as beloved by both adults and children as this game. Kevin, how about you?
Oh, hey there, Daniel. Well, when I'm not busy being a Dark Lord of the Sith and I want to be scared, I like playing Arkham Horror, the card game, because there is no fear like drawing from the fate bag.
Hello everyone, Merlin's Manor here, and my favorite spooky/horror themed game is Final Girl. It's a solo-only game where you are playing as a final girl trying to stay alive long enough to defeat one of several different types of villains. But since that's only a solo game, I also wanted to go ahead and bring up my favorite multiplayer game. And this is a cooperative game called Zombicide Black Plague, where you are trying to defeat a whole bunch of zombies and survive long enough to be able to complete an objective. Happy Friday, everyone.
Hey there, everybody. Favorite horror games. Well, we just did a top 10 horror games list, and so you can check that. So I'm going to pick something that wasn't on that list that I'm kicking myself for forgetting, but I'm going to put it right here on Favorite Game Friday. I'm going to pick Vagrant Song for my favorite horror game for this particular show. It's a really cool game.
Me too.
There you go. Tom Vassell backs me up on that. A spooky, haunted train game. Check it out if you haven't yet. That's Vagrant Song.
Okay, so for my pick this week, I'm going to psychically summon in my game. Okay, my pick this week is Psychic Pizza Delivers Go to the Ghost Town, which is a super fun game where first up you have to psychically deduce where the pizza is, and then you have to bring it back to a house, which you don't know where it is, so you have to psychically deduce where that is too. Anyways, I wonder where my dad is.
Hey, am I late?
Yeah, the segment's over. I already did my part. Hey, what's that in your hand?
Nothing. It didn't work anyway.
Okay.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Bye.
Assalamu alaikum. My favorite spooky game of choice is going to be Betrayal at the House on the Hill. It's very hard to actually create fear in board games. But what can cause fear in board games are dice. You throw those dice. Is a haunt going to appear or not? And then who is going to be the betrayer? And then when the betrayer is doing something and you really don't know his objective, those kind of unknown scenarios that what is really happening are only created in this board game. You actually don't know what needs to be done. And that creates the spook factor in my opinion. So my favorite, Betrayal at House on the Hill. Happy gaming.
I always love playing those spooky games, especially this time of year. It's always fun to bring them out and have a Halloween party or something like that and just come together and play those crazy games. Make sure to check out, or make sure to comment below and your favorite spooky game, especially if it was one that wasn't mentioned here on Favorite Game Friday. And check out our contributors from all around the world who join in here on Favorite Game Friday. It's always awesome to have everybody be a part. If you want to be a part of next Favorite Game Friday, all you have to do is send a super short video clip to the Google Drive link down below, and you can join in. Next week, we're going to be talking all about polyominoes. Shapes are coming to Favorite Game Friday. I know there's tons of different polyomino games, and I don't think this is a topic we've done before, so hey, let us know your favorite polyomino game. Just do a super short video for that, and you can be on next week's show, and I've been Roy. I'll see you next time.